I feel like obviously you guys were married and at some point were in love. Are you still in love?
I will always love Ralph. Like the
Yeah.
love is real. The love was real and so forever will be. Um, but not in love, I
Okay.
would say.
Yeah, we
Um,
know what that difference looks like.
yeah, it's a difference.
Yeah, because
And
I mean, people
it's
are
like,
listen. People are chatting. They getting confused. They was like, look, they was just upstairs in the kitchen cooking steak and this and that.
right?
I
So
know
it's
he
like,
was dating her.
but,
Social
but
media tells such a different story, right? Don't we always see the love story on social media and you be like, wait,
Yeah.
they done broke up?
Yeah.
When, how, where,
they up in the
why?
kitchen though.
But also getting along for the kids is a mature thing.
I agree.
Thank you. So to clear that up, that was a moment. It was Memorial Day holiday. And you will see even on this season of Housewives, we are moving towards creating like a holistic co-parenting relationship. That's it.
Yeah.
We didn't work well as, husband and wife,
Partners, right?
right? But we have beautiful children. So
And do.
let's focus on co-parenting and being great at that.
Right.
And that moment that you guys saw on social media was a moment of, hey, I made some steaks for the kids. Can I come upstairs and, give it to them? Cool.
That sounds so fun. Can you come upstairs?
Can you come upstairs?
Oh my
I granted
God.
access.
Okay.
And
That's the boundaries you speak on.
that's my boundaries. It's the
Okay.
holiday. And
Access.
actually, his aunt was there. His aunt was the one recording.
Okay.
So his
Oh,
aunt
okay.
respectfully called me and was like, she didn't like what he tweeted about my mom and my dad who passed away.
Right.
So she was like, can I come? And I need to talk to him. I miss the kids. And I just feel like this has gone too far. So I was like, you know what? She's like, I know it's your weekend. Can I come? She lives in South Carolina. She's like, can I drive up there and just see you guys? I was like, yeah. So she comes. So she's recording. And she's like, say hi to Helen, which is his grandmother. So I'm like, hey, Helen, thinking we're on FaceTime. She's recording.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Ouch.
How did you
Everybody-
feel about
right?
that? That's a little intrusive.
That's a little.
So
It's a lot.
I
And
you're
was
home.
right. I'm home in my most vulnerable space. Obviously, I was looking a mess.
And you know
'cause
it's
I'm at
gonna
the
go
crib.
viral.
I didn't. Right. It
No,
went
I'm saying
viral.
once you find out that
Right.
it's recording, like
It
yeah.
went viral, and
So
it wasn't.
at this moment, you didn't even know that was happening. You just thought that you were saying hello to a family
On
member
FaceTime.
on FaceTime.
Right.
So now she's being a little intrusive, which
And I love her. So I don't want to say that
Right.
she intended or set me up anyway, but I assume she was FaceTiming. She had her phone out, and I'm like, hey, Helen. And he's like, call me daddy or whatever. And I'm like, no, you're Mr. Pippin.
No, he did not.
You're Ralph. You can see it. I'm like, no, you're Ralph, And then I'm cooking, so I got stuff on my hand. He's like, oh, you want to taste the steak? I'm a foodie. Yes, I want to taste the steak. And I tasted the steak. That was it. That was all. The steak was good.
Okay,
But
that's
let's
the only
not-
meat you tasted.
That's the only meat.
Okay, this had to be clear.
Period. That's the only meat that I was tasting, and it was tasty, but it was just the steak, the T-bone.
tasting the steak.
Thank you with the
get it
good.
You know
twisted.
what? But on the flip side, right? You have an album out that I think people could really relate to. But the songs on there feel like they're real.
They are.
But as I'm saying, like, because I think sometimes with artists, what makes music hit is when you can be like, I know what she's going through when she did this song, girl, I could relate. Because there are people that can
You
relate
can feel
Yeah.
it.
to certain circumstances.
Yeah.
And so in a way, this album is it's caused so much drama, but it's also representative of things that you're going through.
It was. And like anybody that knows me and has followed my career, it's like I've been doing music my whole life, literally. But I was like in the studio, like, all right, let's do this music. Let's make a hit record. Ooh, this sounds good. This album was like, oh, I need to go to the studio. I need to sing this song. Even though it's coming from Dennis, who I didn't know, did music. I know he does great hot dogs, and all the guys do
gonna stop
great.
at
They
these
cook
hot
great
dogs?
meat.
When you say
I'm-
coming from Dennis,
dog
do you
meat.
mean as far as writing perspective?
he
or?
curated, so let me be clear, he executive produced my album, but
Okay.
he curated it. He was not like the producer, but he knows a lot of producers. Who knew? He
Okay.
has relationships in music. Who knew? However, songs that he would listen to and get sent to him, he would send to me, and I'm like, this is good. Like, I need to sing this song. This is resonating with me in a different way.
Which one makes you most emotional?
It's two of them.
Which ones?
I would say I Did It To Me.
Ooh,
I did
name
it
of
to
the
me. I
album.
like that.
Title track,
I did
baby.
it to me.
And Love for a Minute. Because, like, Love for a Minute, I was in the booth crying. I was like, I don't think I can sing this today. and he was like, here's some Nyack, here's some Kleenex, let's go.
Yeah.
And that song was very emotionally challenging. But like the whole album, I can say, is a representation of like the journey I've been on and just the good, the bad, the ugly, how I felt on that particular day. That's the song we did.
I mean, when I listened to it, I felt like,
Good girl, bad bitch was your song.
yeah, that's my song. I even wrote a verse, but we're not gonna do that right now. Because she had everybody doing their verses on Instagram. It was
I
going
love
crazy. That
it.
was
She really
dope.
did. She was like, "Do you have your verse ready?" I was like, "Destiny, if you don't get out of here."
Get your verse ready. Come on.
But what I will say is a lot of the songs express how women are feeling coming from a hurting or hurt point. You know, or going through something, and it's more so if you're boosting them up. Get your shit together. Get your bag right. Get your money. Worry about yourself.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I got from a lot of the songs.
That's
and
exactly
I love it.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
But
No,
you
that's
have been
real.
getting into the bag all this time. I mean,
You know, I have since I was 8.
yeah,
My whole life.
you don't even know
Like,
what it's
we-
like to not get to the bag.
Thank you. But when I got married, I was like, oh my God, I have a husband. I can like not have to worry about work so much, the pressure of that, and just be domesticated. So I embraced that, like the motherhood, having my beautiful babies, learning how to do laundry, cooking. I loved that because that was something I never had. I was like completely just engulfed in work since I was a little girl.
But you're still choosing to work, so that's dope.
Now
Because a
I
lot of
am.
women would be like, "Listen,
Every
I'm
day
taking
is
my
work
feet
for
up."
you, though.
Every day is work. Like I took my moment and I was like, let's raise this beautiful family. But I was like, I got to get back to work because I'm passionate about what I do. So I was like feeling like a little void. You know what I mean? Like, I know I need to get back to work at some point. I just didn't know when. And honestly, it was like a couple of movies I did. But then when Housewives called, we moved to Atlanta and took that opportunity.
Speaking of movies, you got a movie coming out in 2025, a thriller, a scary movie.
My favorite genre.
Really? Oh
It's
my
scary
God.
movie. Listen, if you come to my house, I'd be like, "Y'all want to watch a scary movie?"